I was talking to some of the guys earlier. You have kits like this to be able to go in these certain situations on every truck, so you're ready for this at all times.
Yeah, we have 2 trucks across the city that have all this equipment.
Team Ghost Riders and one of his little monkey friends. We're going to see if he'll climb on here. There he goes. Hey, buddy. Look at that. Getting to do some of this today. Woo! Couple of days before the big game getting underway on Sunday, and as you can imagine, Bourbon Street definitely living up to the hype. We got some Eagles fans visiting.
Let's go Birds!
It's not just what happens on the diamond. There's a lot of other things that go on in coordinating what goes on at a super regional. Let's see if he wants to jump in real quick. Coach Jordan, what's going on?
What's going on? What an exciting day.
Oh my.
Great to see all these people out here.
All the support. And you said it last weekend, that adversity going in that you guys faced in the regional, you guys backed it up against West Virginia.
No question about it.
Take this with me. Just put this in the back of the car.
Okay, what do we have over here? What's along, maybe if you need something a little bit smaller, right? You got some other items here as well. You got your quarterback right here. Be honest with me, just for the camera here. Is he going to get you the ball a lot this year? Are you the #1 target? What's the deal there?
Oh, yeah. He going to give me the ball.
John Carmouche spoke to the involvement the governor may or may not have had with this decision to let Scott Woodward go, and he said simply the governor was not involved. He was just speaking about his concern from the state of Louisiana's perspective in this search, in this hire of the next head coach of LSU football. How about that? Right on through. Want to shout out the Baton Rouge Fire Department. I think I'm doing my part here. Good thing, again, they're out there doing their thing. I'm just having fun here this morning. The Arizona Cardinals tight end Trey McBride taking in the Bourbon Street scene. You were telling me you haven't been here before. What do you make of the scene here in New Orleans?
It's awesome, man. This is very cool just to be down here.
Pickleball Association is here in Baton Rouge this weekend. We're getting you ready for a really fun day. Now second in the NFL in targets, 9th in receiving yards. If you drafted Chris Olave in your fantasy rounds, maybe late in the draft, give yourself a little pat on the back, right? He is, I think, a league winner, a must start every week. He's been that guy for the Saints. Many LSU fans would say it's a chance to reset this week after what was a pretty unpleasant trip to Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss nearly doubled up LSU in total yards on offense. Much of it had to do with Trinidad Chambliss. That kid, man, coming up from the D2 levels, his efficiency on offense really making it move. Okay, Jonathan Gannon and company, this is year 3 of that new regime. Is it playoffs or bust? What are the vibes out there in the desert? Kellen Moore kind of shaking things up a little bit in the quarterback room ahead of Sunday's matchup with the Rams. Tyler Shuck, that rookie second rounder, he's going to make his first career start Sunday at SoFi Stadium. Shuck entered Sunday's game last week against the Bucs. It was 17-3 Tampa Bay. We all know the Alabama game, right? Found a stat earlier. LSU's won just twice in Tuscaloosa at Bryant-Denny Stadium since 2010. The most recent time with Joe Burrow, 2019. That was an incredible year. We all know that. And we've seen these funks with the offensive side. Alabama just won at Georgia in an offensive game that we know they're capable of. LSU question marks. Ethan, what are you thinking before I put something up here? So before we get too ahead of schedule into what maybe the new coach will get into next year, LSU still got games to play, as we all know. So how do you see the rest of the schedule playing out? Obviously, Frank Wilson being an interim, and of course, starting with Alabama after this bye week. I'll tell you what, it was a trio of firsts in the Superdome a week ago. Most importantly, the Saints, right, as a team, they got their first win of the season. A collective effort with first-year head coach Kellen Moore earning his first dub as well, and maybe probably the most anticipated of them all, potentially, Spencer Rattler, right, getting his first win as a starter in the NFL. We're learning more about the victims of yesterday's deadly truck ramming attack in New Orleans, as well as the city's plans for Bourbon Street going forward. And with that, welcome to 9 News at Noon. I'm Matt Venezia. Louisiana immigration judge says the U.S. can deport Columbia University graduate student Mahmoud Khalil based on the government's argument that he poses a national security risk.
Khalil is a legal resident who participated in pro-Palestinian demonstrations at Columbia.
Looks like a lot of fun there, Riley. Good scene already gathering. And again, it all starts at 7 of the parade. So you can expect delays and heavy traffic along Perkins Road. And our chief investigative reporter, Chris Nakamoto, is live outside Baton Rouge Police Headquarters following the news conference that just wrapped up a few moments ago. Chris, what can you share with us at this time now that some details have been released? Fans will actually be wagering an estimated $3.1 billion with a B dollars during March Madness alone, and that makes them prime targets for scams.